I know you got a new rally cry or phrase that's sweeping the nation that you can't stand.
Well, it's not that
new buzz term.
It's not that I can't stand it. It's
is it your new? He's got that dog in him.
We've already replaced that. You're right. He's got that dog in him was the overused phrase of the last 6 months.
Got that dog in him.
Now I feel like...
Does Purdy got that dog in him, bro?
Yo, he's got that dog in him. The new he's got that dog in him. The new overused sports rally cry. The new version of they're trash talking. The new version of this is bulletin board material in the clubhouse or locker room is the phrase, we took it personal. Now, we can go back to Michael Jordan in The Last Dance.
But that's where it really caught wind, and that's where people ran with it.
Oh, people ran with it because it was funny that anytime someone did something to...
And then it turned in, much like Jordan, I took that personal.
Well, you remember Michael Jordan?
They were tough. Every time I go in the game and come back, I got a new scratch. It became personal with me.
During the finals, we go out to dinner one night. George Carl's over on the other side, having dinner. Hey, there's George Carl over there. And George Carl does not come over and speak to him.
He walked right past me. Man, look at my... Really? Oh, so that's how you gonna play it? I said, it's a crock of You know, we went to Carolina. You know Dean Smith. I see him in the summer. We play golf. You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
But everything was personal. Everything was personal with Michael Jordan. And then, let's fast forward to months ago when Coach Prime still is all the rage. But Coach Prime, everything was personal.
Business, watching some film, trying to get ready, trying to get out here and be the best coach I could be. And I look up and I read some bull junk that Deion said about us. Once again, why would you want to talk about us when we don't talk about nobody? All we do is go out here, work our butts off, and do our job on Saturday. But when they give us ammunition, it was just going to be a good game.
And made it
They messed around and made it personal.
They made it personal. Then the 49ers whoop the Cowboys' ass on Sunday Night Football, and George Kittle's got his F Dallas shirt on. And even though Micah Parsons and Kittle are apparently boys off the field, Parsons even said this.
George Kittle had 3 touchdowns on us, and he posted this thing to IG. He said F Dallas. I just feel like he's making it way more personal than it had to be. Kittle's my guy, but I'm going to say this. Laugh now, cry later. We got something for that. Just trust. If we see them again, just trust. And we're going to put it just like that. I ain't going to put too much on it. You're going to make it personal. We can make it personal.
I trust my girlfriend with a belt and a cup in my head more than I trust Dallas Cowboys beating the 49ers.
So, now... made it personal.
Now, cry later.
And then
no way, dude.
So, Ramos, I'm thinking all night while I'm reading all these, articles and watching all these highlights. I'm like, man, everyone's into this personal. I'm on my way to Fox Sports today. And I'm like, man, the Dodgers are down 2-0. I wonder if we're going to see a grumpy Danny G and Ramos. They're down 2-0 to the Diamondbacks. And then I see a clip of the Diamondbacks manager, Torey Lovello. And this is what he said.
I think this team has a chip on its shoulder. I think we take it personal when we watch some of the comments on television or read some of the things where everybody wanted to be reseed this thing so the Braves can pick on the lowly Diamondbacks. So I think this team takes that very personally. Hopefully, people are recognizing that you can't just walk all over us. We're a good baseball team. We do things right.
Now, am I wrong by saying it's like the overused sentiment in sports? Like, just because you took it personally doesn't mean that's people you're going to win, right? I mean,
you know what it is? It's teams looking for any little nugget to get everyone else motivated. It's like someone says something stupid. They're like, oh, that's it. You crossed the line. You said my mama wears combat boots. Uh-oh. Like, yeah. Now he went personal. Like, who really cares if you talk about my mama wearing combat boots? I don't even know what that means. But you need something to rally behind, and I think Jordan started that trend. Look, it's been going on in fighting for years, right, where people try to get into the mind of their opponent by saying something personal, taking them out of their zone. And Jordan started this again. Jeter, the captain, also ran with that, and then I took that personal. He, in the Captain documentary, was saying the same thing. And with this Logan Paul just recently, Logan Paul is fighting Dylan Dennis this weekend. an MMA fighter, and the whole storyline is Dylan Dennis made it too personal, attacking Logan Paul's fiance and everything else. Oh, he's making it personal. Watch the fight this weekend. He's making it personal. And they're trying to get you, the fan, the viewer, involved with the personal side story so that you're watching, you're engaged, you're rooting, and you're essentially, when it comes to fighting too, buying that pay-per-view.
Also, don't forget, back up to the NBA champs, Michael Malone took it personal when the media was talking Lakers instead of Nuggets.
Yeah, well, you guys are talking about the Lakers losing instead of the Nuggets winning,
That's
and
right.
we took it personal. Everyone takes things personally. It's a world of sports.
Maybe everybody's a big sports baby.
Is
Maybe
everyone-
their feelings are too
a
weak.
little sensitive? And by the way, the whole I took it personally only works if you're reasonably matched and you have a chance to use that as fuel. Like right now, if the Bills started saying, the Giants are trash, and the Giants are like, well, we took it personal, they're still 2 touchdown underdogs this Sunday. Like, I think it needs to, I don't think you're allowed to say, and I took that personal.
It's just, you know what it is too, man? It's become a saying, and it's just your default setting to say that. Like, yo, man, I don't know. That one hit below the belt.
Listen,
so
Danny.
Hitting me below the belt could be the next one. I don't know,
I don't
man.
know.
He went below the belt.
I don't know
All
why.
you need is prime time to say that, and it becomes the next thing. This is the next
Bull junk.
This is the attention grabber that the media, that we are now gravitating toward because of Michael Jordan. He made it a popular sentiment and saying.
It did start with MJ saying
I mean, it
personal.
existed before Michael Jordan, but he popularized it for sure.
Maybe I'm the only guy that rolls my eyes when every team or rally cry lately has been personal, because it's like we grew up on the East Coast. Every Italian guy, and I could say this because I grew up on the East Coast and I'm part Italian.
I mean,
The
me too.
whole-
Look at my colors today, bro.
The whole overemphasis on you got to respect me. Oh, you got the respect. Jeter, respect.
Got to respect the captain.
Like the whole sentiment of like you don't have.
You got to respect the pinstripes.
Like that was always an eye-rolling sentiment.
Got to respect the gabagoo.
So just note it, and you will notice that.
By the way, what do you
As-
call an Italian ghost during this spooky season? Don't. What do you call an
laugh,
Italian
Ramos.
ghost?
Yeah.
Anybody? Anyone?
Gabagoo.
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 Gabagoo. The gabagoo.
Hey, the gabagoo.
Hey. All right, again. Gotta respect the airwaves.
Gabagoo.
I'm just thinking of worse jokes. I'm sorry.
Good.
I was about to say, don't yawn in October. You know what ghosts do.
But your big eye roll is like respect and that sort of thing. Gotta respect.
To me, it's a lot. And you'll watch the Major League Baseball playoffs, watch as the NFL season continues. I don't think we've seen the last of, you know what? We took that personal.
And I'll wrap it up by saying this. Again, it's just a new way of saying things. Because we would say, man, they're talking smack, or they're crossing the line, or they're hitting below the belt. Taking it personal is just the new way of saying it, and everyone's caught on to it. Just like the new weenial Gen Z phrase of, instead of saying go for it, they say do it for the plot. You know, it just becomes the new thing to say.
The new phrase, of
it's
course.
just the new phrase. So everybody's taking it personal now. Ta-da.
Well, don't take it personal.